Hey, it's Allison Bales with Energy Vanguard, and I've got another update on my basement remodel for you. Notice the floor here. I've got all these InSoFast panels now down on the floor. They are attached. And in this section right here, this is going to be the bathroom. It'll have tile on the floor. So those insulation panels from InSoFast are fully adhered, which means I had to get some thin set, mix it up with water, and trowel it onto the floor with a notch trowel, press those panels into the mortar, and every bit of surface area under those panels is now fully attached to the floor. So there won't be any movement in that floor. We're not going to have a problem with tile cracking from the panels anyway. Who knows what else could happen. Also, notice behind me, in the last update, I tore out a wall and the cabinet behind it, and that was a big part of the demolition a few weeks ago. Now that wall is rebuilt. I rebuilt that 2 weeks ago, and soon we'll be getting electrical and drywall and stuff there, and we can separate again this part of the renovation, phase one, from the back part there, which is phase two, and we can keep the indoor air quality better. All right, here's another big update from the work I've done in the basement recently. You can see an outline here of where tile used to be on this wall. And the interior perimeter drain company took the tile off, and they took some of the mortar off. They also, unfortunately, punched these holes in the wall, but they left a bunch of the mortar, in some places an inch or more thick. And I had to get that off because my shower pan that you can see right here was not going to work with that extra mortar on the wall. And so I got in there with a chisel, a hammer drill with a chisel bit in it, and it took many hours, but I got all this down to the block. It was very difficult work. It is now done. The insulation panel fits. The shower pan that you see here fits perfectly, and I'm ready to go with this bathroom now. All right, to wrap up this little update, let me point to the future, what's going to happen. You see here a pile of subflooring because I'm getting the insulation panels down on the floors now. The subflooring will be going down soon, and Huber was kind enough to donate a pile of Advantech X-Factor subflooring to me. This is their zip-like version of the Advantech subfloor panel that has been out since the 90s. I used the Advantech, the regular Advantech in the house that I built 23 years ago, and it's a great, great product. This is overkill for this project because one of the main benefits of this membrane on the subfloor panel is it allows the panel to sit in the weather for a longer period of time. This is in my basement. I don't intend to have any rain down here before it gets covered at the final floor or after. So it's a little bit of overkill, but it's a great product, and I look forward to getting this installed soon. Also, in the last update, I think, I told you about the temporary framing, the posts that are going in. That temporary framing is still in there, but we are ready. As soon as I get subflooring in over in that bathroom area, then I will be able to get the framers back, and we can get going with the framing, remove the temporary framing, get the rest of the flooring done, and then it's off to the races with electrical, plumbing, mechanical, and then drywall and finishes, and we're done. We're practically finished. Ha!
Okay, one last thing here. I'm doing a pan of the basement, and I find this really interesting because it reminds me of when I was building a house, how materials and tools and stuff was moving around all the time, depending on what area you're working in, what materials are arriving, things like that. So that's a pretty interesting snapshot.
Hey.